Item: SCP-301. Object Class: Euclid. Special Containment Procedures: SCP-301 is to be kept in a secure, electromagnetically sealed bunker buried under at least 10 meters of earth to conceal its location. The bunker is to be staffed by no fewer than 4 Level 3 security personnel at all times in order to secure the site and to maintain automated security measures. The perimeter of the bunker is to be lined with a chain link fence with official warnings to deter intruders. Due to the remote location of SCP-301, additional security is not required. During experimentation, all research staff and equipment must maintain a minimum distance of at least 3 meters from the projected edge of SCP-301. In the event of a containment breach, on-site personnel with the proper security clearance are authorized to implement Emergency Protocol C-301. All possible entrances to the bunker will automatically seal themselves and remain sealed indefinitely. Emergency Protocol C-301 can only be countermanded by an O5 level command. Description: SCP-301 is an anomalous region roughly 3 meters in diameter located in the middle of National Park. Whenever physical matter enters SCP-301, it temporarily disappears from existence. Following a delay of variable length, the matter that had entered SCP-301 will appear in another location. The duration of this time delay is variable, with a minimum length of seconds and a maximum length of minutes. The exact destination appears to be a random vertex point on a geodesic grid overlaying the Earth's surface. Each leg of this pattern is approximately 20 kilometers long, resulting in possible destination points. The prevailing model of SCP-301's workings is that teleportation occurs by accessing a coterminous interspatial region lying in a frame of reference attached to the center of the Earth. SCP-301 is invisible to the naked eye, but is detectable through other spectra. SCP-301 also passively emits electromagnetic energy. While not harmful to living organisms, it does interfere with improperly shielded electronics, and may explain why the native fauna does not venture near SCP-301. Through experimentation, it has been discovered that SCP-301 can accommodate any kind of physical matter with certain size thresholds. The maximum size object that SCP-301 can accommodate can be no larger than SCP-301's 3-meter diameter. There is also a minimum limit, though this is based on density rather than size. Currently, most gases and anything on a molecular level are not affected by SCP-301. For further details, see the experiment logs. SCP-301 was discovered when there was a spike in disappearances of hikers and tourists in National Park, only for several of them to be rediscovered far from the site of their disappearance. The Foundation did not act until it received reports of one of the missing hikers being found in France, and another near New South Wales, Australia. Subsequent interviews with these individuals produced inconsistent descriptions of the event, even after the use of Subject 301, retrieved in France, described the transfer as a floating sensation, with a mild forward impetus, accompanied by the ringing of thousands of huge bells, and smell-ing like wet dog and wood smoke, but having no other sensory components. However, Subject 301-2, retrieved near New South Wales, Australia described it as a floating sensation with no sense of forward momentum, but including a salty taste, prickling feeling, like a foot going to sleep over the entire body, and being able to see stringy stuff surrounding the subject. Both subjects were administered a Class A amnestic and released. See document 301-0184678A for full interview transcripts. While searching for the anomaly at National Park, agents accidentally entered SCP-301. They disappeared for approximately minutes until the signals from their locator beacons were reacquired KM and KM from their last recorded position respectively. Agent S body was recovered by a deep water retrieval team 43 km SSW of India. Agent was recovered near Angola, suffering from exposure, malaria, and amoebic dysentery. Foundation personnel were able to debrief Agent before he died. Agent characterized the teleportation experience as being swept by a strong current that stank of shit. He also stated that he saw flames, and reported hearing sand falling, and tasting sugar, then dirt in a repeating cycle. Agent died 2 days later. Based on the agent's testimony, SCP-301 was found to be located on a regularly used hiking trail. The Foundation rerouted the hiking trail and built the current facility containing SCP-301. From information gathered from Subjects 301-1 and 301-2, and Agent, it appears that the interspatial region accessed upon entering SCP-301 is experienced differently by each subject. This experience can manifest as a wide variety of sensory phenomena, including tactile, gustatory, olfactory, visual, oral, and kinetic sensations. Experimentation with Class D personnel to further study this aspect of SCP-301 is recommended. A selection of post-experiment analyses are collected in Experiment Log 301-C.